One of the wonderful things about Brookside is its recognition as a destination. When you think of Kansas City, there are certain places that you know you need to visit.
People even come from out of state to shop here, just because there's really not many places like this left anymore.
I feel like people do come from far in different areas of the city, but I feel like our clientele are the people that stroll up and down and go to the restaurants and go to the coffee shops.
Where we sit today along the 63rd Street corridor has been an area that historically really hasn't been considered very viable. The strong reputation was with Brookside, and that was really the community anchor. That was the commercial center for the neighborhood. Holmes and Troost have been kind of historic dividing lines. You could see it and feel it as you drove down here. It just didn't feel like part of the community. Boy, has that changed.
5-6 years ago, Oak Street to Holmes was 100% vacant on the south and 85% vacant on the north. What we realized was saying Brookside East was a great thing. It means that the east part of our city, Troost, the Paseo, Points East, should be as vibrant and as cherished. They're certainly as historic. It's just crossing those imaginary lines.
The conventional wisdom was, don't do it. This is an area that's probably not worth it. It's probably not a great return on investment. A few investors, some that were a little more maverick than others, boy, did they prove that wrong.
I am thrilled that Brookside East is happening. I think it's really cool that they've brought it to what it is. I remember when I was a little girl that it was Brookside and we didn't really go further east. And now you just go both directions and it's really lovely.
Brookside has always had a really strong core and foundation, and so it doesn't surprise me to see it continue to grow residentially, and as far as businesses are concerned, it's a destination spot. I think that people know in surrounding neighborhoods when they come here that they're going to get an authentic experience.
We're seeing people that are so willing to invest. Plate took a leap of faith. You have Heirloom that took a leap of faith, converting an old abandoned convenience store into one of the most notable bakeries in the area. To just have the view of this building alone, instead of that cold brick with the little prison-like windows, now you have this open space where even if it's just a glance with the people inside, it's an interaction. It gives you a reason to be here and feel the activity.
When J29 Creative or Innovest or any of the people working in 601 East 63rd choose their space, one of the amenities is the ability to walk across the street, get coffee, get some fresh air. And what you've seen here is an organic revitalization of a neighborhood.
And boy, it has snowballed. I can't say that Brookside is suffering because of what's happening here. I think instead the neighbors are embracing it as an expanded offering. High tide lifts all boats, right? And that's what we're seeing here.
The businesses support each other very much. We coordinate with advertising, and we see each other on a pretty constant basis.
So the Brookside business community is very tight-knit. As a new business in Brookside, it was very, very open. Everyone was very welcoming. They came in, they introduced themselves, they told us where they were from, they made purchases, so they were more than just introductions, they were support.
I think people are anxious to support local businesses. If they're here, right here in their community, they really want to support them, and so that was big for us.
I still have customers that started shopping here with me on day one. They watched me grow from a little store with, just a few shelves and a few tables into what I am today.
It's all about the people running these businesses. It's not just about the landlords. I can develop a building, I can have a big vision, but if I don't have Stephanie or Robin across the street or the business people who are populating this neighborhood, then we've only done half of the work necessary to make it vibrant.
just seeing it all pop up around us and seeing like the traffic increase and the like visual appeal increase and new bodies, new people around is great. Yeah, we're super excited to be here.
The first couple of weeks that we were here, owners from like all these other companies were shaking our hands and like, hey, how you doing? Just wanted to make introductions and just wanted to say hello. Like, people just being nice for the sake of being nice.
We actually provide flowers for their restaurant.
I love being in Brookside. The proximity to great restaurants and shops and the bank.
Brookside just has that wonderful combination of local business, retail offerings, great places to eat, good services that are so integrated with the neighborhood. You run into your friends, it's where you socialize, it's part of your lifestyle. It really is kind of an extension of your living room in a lot of ways.
It's that connectivity.
We just love it. It's a great place to be.
What a unique experience to walk into that environment where people are out and smiling and welcoming. It's just a special experience that you can't get in a lot of other shopping areas, and we really relish that.